Hello guys! For today's video I am going to do a tag video, and I'm going to do the British tag because I saw it done by Carrie Fletcher on her channel and she tagged everyone to do it. If you hadn't already noticed, I am in fact British, so here I am doing the British tag. Waiting for my questions to load. Still not loading. The whiz is going round, but it's not loading. How many cups of tea do you have a day and how many sugars do you have? I don't drink as many cups of tea every day as I would like to, because I would literally just have a cup of tea with me all day, every day. There's something so warming and homely and comforting about drinking a cup of tea. I probably have at least one cup every day, and then 2 or 3, 4 or 5, depending on where I am and what I'm doing. My last video was in fact all about tea. It was about making the perfect cup of tea. So if you'd like to go and check that out, there'll be a link down in the description below. As for sugar, it's always 1. No sugar is not enough, it's too bitter. 2 sugars is way too much, it's way too sweet. What's your favourite part of a roast dinner? I absolutely love roast dinners, and my favourite meat in a roast is lamb. I love roast lamb. I love Yorkshire puddings. I don't think anyone could possibly dislike Yorkshire puddings because they're amazing. But I also love roasted vegetables, all roasted vegetables. Roasted potatoes, roasted butternut squash, roasted carrots, roasted sweet potatoes, roasted parsnips, roasted things. That's my favourite part of a roast, is anything that is roasted. My chair is really squeaky today. Is it normally this squeaky? What is your favourite dunking biscuit? Now, my favourite biscuit is a Fox's cream thing. I can't remember what they're called, but they're amazing. Velvets? Fox's Velvets? Is that what they're called? But as for dunking biscuits, the king of all dunking biscuits, without question, has to be the Hobnob. It's just like oaty and thick and dense, and you can hold it in your tea for ages. On the subject of dunking biscuits, just in case there are any of you out there that don't understand what dunking biscuits is, Judi Dench's character in The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, that's really difficult to say quickly, she describes dunking biscuits like this. Dunking means lowering the biscuit into the tea and letting it soak in there and trying to calculate the exact moment before the biscuit dissolves when you whip it up into your mouth and enjoy the blissful union of biscuit and tea combined. It is more relaxing than it sounds. Such a good quote. How cool is that? What is your favourite quintessentially British pastime? This question I found really hard because I don't really know what counts as quintessentially British and what's just a normal thing to do. I think quite a British thing to do is go to the theatre. I love going to the West End and seeing plays or musicals or anything. And the other one, which I do a lot more often, is just to walk down to the local park and I'll go and sit on a bench and I will read a book. It's the most relaxing and calming thing. I love reading so much. I mean, I have to do it in a nice, tranquil setting. You then dedicate yourself to reading and there's no other distractions, and yeah, that is probably my favourite thing to do, full stop. So if that's quintessentially British, then perfect. What's your favourite word? Now, the question does say favourite word, not favourite British word, so my favourite word is idiosyncratic because it's really, really fun to say, and I've got up a proper dictionary definition so I don't tell you the wrong thing. Of or relating to idiosyncrasy, particular or individual. That's all it says, particular or individual. But yeah, particular or individual, being specifically designed to oneself, which I think is a good trait to have. I think being idiosyncratic is a nice thing to be because it means you're slightly different, independent, individual, not following the crowd. It's a good word. Favourite Cockney rhyming slang? Now for this one I'm just going to copy Carrie directly because when I heard what she said I thought, oh yeah, I didn't even realise that that was Cockney rhyming slang, but I do say it a lot. And that's Hank Marvin, which means starving, as in really hungry. And my family always says, oh, Hank Marvin, of all the phrases out there, that's definitely the one I use the most, so it has to be that one. Favourite sweet? You probably know by now that I don't like sweets at all, apart from Skittles. I really love Skittles, but I don't know if they're British or not. So, sweet thing, if you include chocolate in that, then oh, I love chocolate so much. And my favourite chocolate by far is Cadbury's Dairy Milk, which is the Britishest chocolate you could possibly get, even though it's now owned by Kraft, which is American, I think. It's British. We still hold on to the Britishness of Cadbury. What would your pub be called? Two of my favourite pastimes are reading and horses. So I think I'd call my pub the Book and Horse, because I think that's got a really good ring to it. Number 1 British person. This is without a doubt the hardest question on this list, because there are so many British people which I just admire and love so much. But I think I'm gonna have to say at the top of that list, above anyone else, has to be the great, the fantastic and the wonderful Dame Judi Dench, because she's just amazing. Like, I want to meet her. I want to meet her, and yeah, I'd love to. I want to meet her one day. That would be so cool. What's your favourite British shop or restaurant? My favourite British shop is probably John Lewis. Now, I don't think I've ever actually bought anything from John Lewis, but I just love it. I love big department stores when everything's all under one roof over like 5 different floors, and you can just go around and you can look at absolutely everything you could possibly want to buy all in one place. And John Lewis always feels so nice. I like all the people, and all the stuff is really cool, and their Christmas adverts are amazing, like the best Christmas adverts ever. Yeah, I think John Lewis is definitely my favourite British shop. You don't even have to buy anything, you just have to go and walk around, and yeah, I like walking around John Lewis. What British song pops into your head?
God save our gracious Queen, God save our noble Queen.
Yes, I did just stand up to sing the national anthem. I am that British. I apologise. Marmite. Yuck. Nah. Not even, like, you. And that's the British tag, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. I really love making tag videos. They're really fun to make. I'm going to tag my best friend Rocky Appleby to do this tag next. She's also British, and I think she'll be really good at it. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I shall see you next week. Bye.